Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your weekend outlook for May 9th and 10th, 2015. We're going to start off with Saturday here with some fog in mainly our eastern sections here, especially across New Jersey and Delaware. Some areas of dense fog the closer to the coast you go, right around in this area here. So if you have visibility under a quarter mile early here in the morning, and that's just because of this persistent southeasterly flow that we're going to be having over the next, say, 36 hours or so, and that's in large part due to Anna, which is right down here. This, of course, is our subtropical storm that's coming ever so close to the coastline, the Carolina coastline here near Myrtle Beach, and it'll continue drifting northwest here over the course of the weekend here. Not expecting any precipitation here on Saturday, but again, that southeasterly flow is what will lead to the fog both this morning and then again on Sunday morning, with actually late after midnight, Saturday night through Sunday morning, and probably mid-morning or so it burns off for a little further inland, but we might be a little bit like late morning here down here in Delaware and South Jersey. It's going to take a little bit longer to burn off, and that fog will burn off from northwest to southeast during the day on Saturday and Sunday here. Going a little bit further in time now, we're going to move into Sunday, and you can see it does make landfall here near Myrtle Beach, right down here. And once it does so, this subtropical storm will lose a lot of its punch to it. Not that it has that much to begin with, but this hasn't moved in the last couple of days just because we have this ridge that's sitting over the eastern United States, and not there's no steering current that's moving this in any given direction. Normally a tropical system will come in just on a steady course and make landfall and be done with it. But this one's been sitting here for now several days now, and it will be several days by the time it gets completely out of here. Here it does make landfall here on Sunday, though. Again, our area stays in the clear. I'm not looking at anything in the way of precipitation. Wouldn't be surprised if our western sections get into a quick shower or pop-up thunderstorm. There will be a little bit more humidity, a little bit more instability created by this system being in close proximity on Sunday than there was on Saturday. So would not be surprised to see that quick pop-up storm. But we really don't have a trigger here. Trigger being a cold front boundary, warm front boundary, something like that. We don't have that over the weekend at all. So anything that does happen on Saturday, or excuse me, on Sunday, would be just because of the heat of the day, the instability that's in place, and it's just going to be quick, very isolated pop-up storm, and a lot of dry air in place that'll be fighting it and counteracting that. So we go into Monday, the chances are going to increase a little bit as we get into Monday for the opportunity for thunderstorm. Here's the remnants of what was Anna, and this is the increased chances for thunderstorms. Still isolated, though, here on Monday. And the same thing we're looking at here on Tuesday. Now this is going to move. We're going to move into Tuesday here. The remnants of this system are now moving offshore. We actually do have a cold front coming through here, but there's not a lot of convergence along with this. So this cold front is very dry here in the middle as this is moving towards us. So if we look at Thursday morning here, when this is expected to come through, it could be a quick shower or thunderstorm, and that's about it. In the afternoon hours, it's off to our east, and there's really not much precipitation with this, unfortunately, because we really could use the rain. And we're going to go over to our rain estimates here through next Thursday. This is across our coverage area here. Total precipitation that is expected between now and next Thursday, which is the extent of our 6-day forecast at the moment. And you can see, even where the most robust areas here, you're talking about a tenth of an inch, maybe 2/10. Not a lot of rain here, and everywhere else, most areas are dry. So we really could use the rainfall. I'm not going to get it here in the next week or so. And then we get into beyond this cold front, and we're going to have nothing but dry air moving in here behind it. And we get into Wednesday and Thursday. Temperatures are going to drop back down to near normal temperatures for this time of year as high pressure moves in. Of course, high pressure is sinking air and dry air, so that's going to settle right over here, right over top of the Great Lakes, and we're going to have a couple cooler days, cooler relative to the way it has been over the last couple of days, and what is expected to be this weekend and early next week, but back down to normal levels for this time of year in and around 70 degrees for much of the coverage area. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich, and that is your outlook for the weekend, May 9th and 10th, 2015. Have a great Saturday.